Hi everybody, this is Andrew. Today we will continue about the script behind the Google Sheet. So before we starting, I will show you something on the sheet. So here we have 1 plus 2 equals 3. So we check it is correct or not. Oh, it's correct. Good. So change it into 4. Check it. Oh, it's wrong. Let's check it correct. So you can put on some image in here. So you want to, you look at this button is not good. It look like not good. So you can create the image as the button. So something like that. So here is the same thing. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. So check it out. Okay, good. So you change it to 5, something like that. Oh, it's wrong. So this look is good. Today we will implement the functionality into the sheet. So here, last video, we have the pop-up something in here. That's the trigger on it. So firstly, I want to delete the trigger. Because I use the same sheet. If you change anything, so pop up message. So I want to delete the trigger first. This is tips. Go there and triggers. You found the trigger here. Delete it. Delete the trigger forever. Okay, good. So we have just now we deleted it. It's good. Nothing happened. So here is just like this way. We put on the 1 plus 2 equals 3. Something like that. Okay, make the bigger. 14, no, not big. So it's here. The bold and change the size a little smaller, just like here. Okay, good. Just like the bigger, put on here, the format. Okay, good. I want to put on the button here. In here, insert the drawing. You draw the picture of the button. So we have some shape in it. So that's the button. The radio button, the check the box, whatever you have. The button here. Put on the check, something like that. And the bold, centralize. Okay, good. Save it. Okay, put on here. Select it, put on here. Next step, I will put on some function behind the button. So just like this way, go to there's the script editor. This is the last function. The function used in the last video. So now we generate another file, JavaScript file. So of course you can use the same file to generate a new function. So now I want to add a new script file. Something like test button. Here a new function. So you can input some functionality here. So now I don't want to say what's the time on the typing. So I just copy the function here. This one I will put on the video description and the video, so you can copy paste here. I will use the function here. So the first line is get the UI. That means so how to output the UI. The first line get the UI, and second one is get the sheet. The sheet is the active sheet. What is working on. So you can show the sheet name here. I comment this line. So save it, run it, go to sheet. Oh, the script. The sheet name is script. The sheet name, active sheet name is script. Good. Okay, back to program. Remove the common lines. Next step, we will get the data. Get the range A2. This is A2. It's A2, B2, C2, D2, E2. So we will get the 1, 2, 3, the number. So A2, C2, and E2. Get A2, C2, and E2. Get the value here. It's number the first number, the second number, and the result. So we will compare number 1 plus number 2 equals result or not. The range result is F2. The F2 here, I want to put on some information in F2. F2 here. So let's say if number 1 is A2 plus number 2 is C2 equals result is E2. If it's a result, it's a range result is F2, set value, let's put on the value correct into F2 and put on the background is green. If not equals the result, so we will put on the wrong, set the value wrong into E2 and put on the background color into red. This is very simple code, source code here. So here we will check out. I'll save the first. When you save it, if something wrong, they will pop up some information. For example, you save it, you get it into something here. So let me check. Okay, let's run it. It's arrow. They got the arrow. It's line 4. Here it's line 4. Test the button. It's not defined. AAA is not defined. So here. Okay. Next step, we will assign the function into the button. That means when you click the button, that program is fired. This red dot here, click, assign script. This function name is check. So here, you probably have the many function in here. This button, we will use the check. We will use the check behind the button. So when you check it, all this script. So here, I have to comment this line. Okay, good. Check again. Oh, it's good. Change into 4. Check it again. Oh, it's wrong. Let's go to our target. So next step, we get the same thing into the button. So I copy this line into here. We will put on some image in here to get the function just like this way. It's very similar. It's very similar. So here we put on the button in here. So here the same thing is the drawing. But last time we used the sheet in here. But this time we use the picture. I have picture in here in my Google Drive. So I want to use this picture in here. Oh, it's too big. Change into smaller. Where if you want to any image in here, you can put on any image here. So save it. Okay, put on here. This one. So it's similar with this button. We sign the program inside here. Okay, go there. Just like the same way, I put on the source code directly, save our time. So here, put on the program here. Okay, the check 2. It's a check 2. So the same way is the getUi sheet number 1, 2, 3, but this one is different thing because this is the 5, ACE5. Okay, it's ACE5. F5. Okay. So here, it's the same thing. It's same with this one. I added one thing is field. What's the mean field? The field ID. You know, every file in the Google Sheet, we have the file ID. I will show you how to get the ID. So here we have this file. So you right click, get share, the button. You can copy the link. Yeah, the copy the link, you can get it. This is the link. This part is file ID. It's unique for every file. It's unique for every file. So if the number equals the result, I will use this one. That is the correct. This one, you can get another one here to get the share link. So here, this ID is this one. It's wrong, the cross, just like this cross, the check. put on the file ID here. If correct, the file use the check. The field is wrong, go to the wrong button here. Okay. How to put on the image? But firstly, we have to get the image. The image is this draw's ID, put on the file ID. This file ID here. The 62. What means 62? 62 means from here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. This is 6, 5. So put on here is 6, 5. And then change the size about the image. I put on this one, insert the image into the cell. This one, because the image is bigger. It's bigger. I want to put on smaller. Change the image. The width is 80 pixel. The height is 80 pixel as well. Okay, that's all for the program. You can copy paste from the video description behind the video. Save it. Okay, go there to check. Same thing is assign the script. It's a check 2. It's check 2. You check the check 2. This one behind this check. This one behind the check 2. You click here. Sometimes it's not refresh. You can refresh it. Here. And change into 3. Sometimes it's change immediately. Sometimes have the delay because everything in the cloud they have to update in here. So if you want to get the new value, you can refresh it. Something like that. This is the topic for today. You can get the source code. You can get the source code about the test button into my video's description. Thanks a lot you're watching. If you like it, please subscribe me. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.